Hey Board Game Maniacs, Maniac Rob here to bring you another unboxing video. What we have before you right here is Massive Darkness. This game is a 1 to 6 player game, yes, 1 to 6, so you can play solo missions on this. It is by Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games, I don't think I ever played a game from them that I did not like. One of my favorite, obviously it's probably a lot of favorites of a lot of the viewers out there, is Zombicide. It is a very fun game, Zombicide. So I'm probably thinking this Massive Darkness is going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I never really played a game by Cool Mini or Not or Guillotine Games that I didn't like. And if I didn't like a game, I wouldn't be reviewing it. I know I didn't play this yet, but I did do a little bit of research. I watched some gameplay videos. This game has been out for a little bit now, but I finally got my hands on one, and we're going to rip it open and see the lovely, beautiful miniatures and the boards in here. Inside of it is really great. You know, this is a 14+ rating, like I said, and it can take about 2 hours. The premise of this game is simply, you know, like you can pick whatever character you want to be in. It's like a dungeon crawl mission. I should say missions, because you can complete, it's a 10 mission quest in here, or you can move the tiles around and so forth and play your own game if you want. You don't have to follow the quest. But all in all, it's a dungeon game, which I love. It's by Cool Mini or Not Guillotine Games, which I love. It's got minis, and it's got a board game, and it's got the tiles or whatever, and it also has cards and everything else. Everything that I love about the game is in this too as well. Now, you see me very amped up about other board game opening boxes, and I'm saying this backwards. I am so backwards today. Ugh. Anyhow. You've seen other unboxing videos, and I was really amped up about it. Just like this one, I'm amped up about this one because I think this game will be a lot of fun. Now, what I'm doing is I've never posted any solo missions before, except for one, which is the Project Z game, the solo mission from, it's a game by BoardGames. If you haven't seen that one, by all means, it's a 2-part series. It's one solo mission. You can click on the links into the into our Board Game Maniac page, and you can see those 2 videos. They're a little lengthy. They're maybe about 1 hour and 16 minutes each. It's a 2-part. It should have only lasted a little bit longer than maybe about 60 minutes, but again, it was a learning game, a learning curve. This one here, same as here, is going to be a learning curve. I'm not doing a tutorial gameplay on this yet, but I certainly will be doing it. Warning, it's probably going to be with unpainted miniatures. Depending on how busy I am, I may paint it. I'm starting to ramble more and more. Whoa, I'm a maniac. Anyhow, have a seat, grab a tea, grab a drink, grab some chips, whatever you want to, because we're going to rip in this box of Massive Darkness. Massive Darkness by Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. Massive Darkness, Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. Now, again, I want to rip this open, but before we rip it open, let's look at the gorgeous artwork, like usual, because it's awesome. A little bit of reflection there, but you can see really cool drawings on the front that kind of reflects the way Zombicide looks, Black Plague. I don't know if they had the same artist do it, but again, great artwork for sure. The others, like some more of the box shots, Guillotine Games, a game by Raphael, Jean-Baptiste, and Nicholas. I'm not reading their last names because you'll laugh at me because I can't say their last names. Anyhow, let's look at the back. Let's see what's on the back here. So, it shows you some shots of some really magnificent minis. One thing that Cool Mini or Not has, along with other things going for them, is the looks of their minis. Their minis are incredible. They're a lot of fun to paint. I painted up the first season of Zombicide, which I love doing. Took me a while, but I still love doing it. And, you know, I'm going to have a lot of painting with all of my other games too as well. Now, one thing that Cool Mini or Not is known for, that I know of, is whenever you get a game from them, it has a tremendous amount of miniatures, which is awesome because I love playing the miniatures. So anyhow, Massive Darkness is a cooperative game of dungeon crawling for 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. 2-hour time limit. Usually takes about 2 hours to play the game. You got like dashboards on here too as well, your tile system, tokens, and you also have your miniatures obviously too as well. And I'm just going to read you a little snippet right here. Massive Darkness. A new war is about to begin. 3 generations ago, glorious heroes called Lightbringers drove away the darkness, the will of evil and its armies. For years, evil dwarves, goblins, and orcs patiently awaited for revenge. Uh-oh. I'm sensing some revenge here. This is scary. Anyhow, the time has come. Our enemies of old are taking arms at the darkness' command, hiding away its remote caves and abandoned dungeons. They stole the artifacts of the Lightbringers and made pacts with savage monsters. The nightmarish hordes will put an end to civilization unless a new generation of heroes stand up. This quest is yours. Draw your sword, ready your spells, and claim your legacy by facing massive darkness. Dun dun dun! Whoa, that's pretty cool. One other thing I'd like to read here is the contents of the game box before we even rip it open. 75 minis, that's right, 75 minis, which include 6 heroes, 63 enemies, 6 roaming monsters, 9 game tiles double-sided, 6 hero dashboards, 6 hero class sheet pads, 6 color bases, 12 custom dice, 18 color pegs, 299, yes, 299 cards, 106 tokens. Wow, this is definitely massive for sure. And to play this game, you're probably going to need a nice sized table. We will see about that. So let's just rip this baby open and see what's inside. Yoink! Ripping the plastic open. I love the plastic ripping open. Oh, everybody knows what I'm saying here. Cardboard. No, I'm not. It's plastic. Yoink! It's ready for the opening and smelling. You know what I'm waiting for, the smell, the new board game box smell. Oh, I can already smell it. Oh, yes. Oh, smell it. Oh, you can't smell it. It's a video, but trust me, it's glorious. So you got your rule book, rules and quests. So it's only 1 book. So let's see how many pages. That's a total of 56 pages, so it's a 56-page rule book, a pack of cards. Guard 5, Massive Darkness. What is this? Replacement card pack. This pack contains replacement cards for misprinted cards in the following product. MD001, Massive Darkness, core box, 7 cards. Please remove the affected cards from your Massive Darkness product and replace them with the corresponding cards included in this pack. Oh, so you get to, these are some misprints, you take them out and you put these ones in. That's very nice that they actually included that. Next we have some punch out tiles, tokens, 2 cases of them, or 2 sheets of them I should say, so obviously an exit. Ooh, and if you flip it over, still an exit. Oh, I just popped one out. And you got some hard tokens. We'll find out what all these tokens are shortly. The massive box with the minis, which we're not going to open up yet. I'm saving these for the last. Haha. So let's look at the game tiles here that we have. Lots of game tiles. You know what? Hey, we're here. Let's rip this plastic off. Plastic. Oh. There you go. More plastic. A little closer look at some of the tiles here. Again, double-sided tiles, and just like in Zombicide 2 as well, is they have, if you can get focus, numbers on them so you know which ones you're looking at or to set up for the quest. Tile, 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 and tile. Just had to show everybody this one. This here is some kind of monster fur skin rug with the claws and the teeth still in it. So, you know, if you're cold, you can just lay on this monster and, you know, get nice and warm. Pretty cool. Really nice detail on some of the tiles too as well. I kind of went through really quick for the tiles, but all in all, very, very great detail, great artwork on it, like usual from Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. These are called class sheets. There are 120 of them. So you fill it out like for your upgrade and so forth for your levels from level 1 all the way up to level 5, which is really cool. Kind of reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons a little bit, which is awesome. These are your attack dice. Now you get 3 red, 3 yellow, and you can obviously tell with these symbols they're like 2 hits, and the star thing, it's called a BAM. And also you got 3 hits and a diamond too as well. Now each character has how many dice that they use for combat and so forth, so you go by the character sheet. We'll look at that later. But these are your attack dice for the game. Your defense dice, 3 green, 3 blue, and again they have shields onto it, double shield and a BAM. And again, some attack dice are better than, and defense dice are better than others. Like red is the best for the attack, and then by the looks of this, the green is the best for the defense, because you can see the blue don't have as many as the green does. Now I could be getting that all backwards, but I'm just looking at these and that's what it looks like. Looking at the different types of tokens you get, these here you have 2 of them. They're called dark bridge tokens. You also get, these are wound tokens, so this here larger one, you get 10 of these 5 tokens, and you get 20 of these single wound tokens. This here, it looks like a compass. This is your starting zone token. So where you're starting at in the game, I'm assuming, is this is placed there. So it is your starting zone token. Speaks for itself. And it looks like a compass. These babies right here are the door tokens. You get 15 of these door tokens. Now they're double-sided, so when the door is locked or closed, it looks like that. Then when it's broken or open, it looks like that. You can see the door swung open, it's open, or it's slammed shut, which means it's closed. You also get level tokens. So I guess when your character goes up in level, you get these. So this is level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They are double-sided. One is this black with the white outline, and then you got the fancy side there too as well. I can count to 5. You also get the exit token. 1 exit token. Once you're in, you're in. You're stuck in the dungeon. What you see here are, these are called artifact tokens and library tokens. Ooh, look at this. There's like a skeleton and blood and everything else going on there. This token right here is your first player token. It is double-sided, but it is also the same, so you can flip it over. I keep doing it. I can't stop. I just can't stop. Help me. Okay, it's your first player token. You get the gist. You get treasure tokens. That's great. So these are normal treasure tokens. There are 30 of these guys. They do have another icon in the back of them. And you also get these ones, which are the special treasure tokens. You got the plus onto it. And they also are double-sided for your enjoyment. Last but not least, on the tokens for the punch out for the game of Massive Darkness is the pillar tokens. The pillar tokens, if you couldn't make me out, or that was really loud. You get 6 pillar tokens. They are double-sided, obviously, and they look like, you know, if you hold them the right way, they look like they're pillars. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I open up the pack off camera a little bit here because I'm a little excited. These are your cards, and obviously you can see they are labeled. So this says event, and it says you get 20 event tokens. Door tokens, and these door tokens are 10 door tokens, D1 to D10. You get artifact tokens, and the artifact tokens I think you have are 19 if I'm not mistaken. No, 6 artifact tokens. My bad, can't count today. You get your treasure tokens. Now this is level 5 treasure tokens, so this is pretty cool. So if you're level 1, obviously you're not going to grab level 5 treasure tokens unless it tells you otherwise. So yeah, there's your treasure tokens, and for level 5 you get 32 of these, and treasure tokens for level 4 you get 33 level 4. Sweet! Level 3, you get 34 level 3 treasure cards. I'm saying tokens, or treasure cards. Get it straight, get it straight. And for your level 2 treasure cards, you get a total of 36 level 2 treasure cards. Ooh, it's a hammer. Wand of healing. Healing. Wand of healing. Now the third pack of cards, they're selling the plastic. The other two I just opened them off camera because I was excited. But one thing, I don't know if everybody knows this little trick for opening the little cards, even the larger cards that is plastic, that instead of trying to rip them open and get at them, all I do with this is I take them and I just slide them to one side gently, and the plastic just pops open. Look at that. Ooh. With your level 2 treasure cards, you get a total of 36 level 2 treasure cards, and for level 1 you get a total of 41 level cards. Say that 20 times fast while drinking a coffee and hiccuping at the same time. So this level 1 is a mace. It is a melee weapon. Ooh, shiny. This is the King's Armor, level 2. These are plastic. I never open them off camera, and we're going to try our little trick again to try to open them. So again, obviously you don't want to slide this way, because sometimes I like to take the longer side with the side. So let's push. Oh, we heard the crack, but you gotta be careful doing this so that you don't damage your cards for sure. And that is plastic. Ooh, so these I'm assuming is your character card. One thing I noticed about all of these cards, you know, I played other board games and the cards weren't labeled. They had fancy artwork on the back, which is cool, but they never really said what the cards were for, so you had to always refer to the manual until you get used to the game. These ones, however, they actually say exactly what they are. Hats off to you guys. This is really cool. Greater Roaming Monsters, and you have 6 of these into the deck. This says the Ogre Mage. What? An Ogre Mage? Really? Greater Roaming Monster. Ooh. Here's the other one, which is the Lesser Roaming Monsters. Haha. Next. Ooh, level 5. Now this is a guard card level 5. 10 of these level 5 guard cards. Ooh, these are level 4 guards, and you can tell level 4 guards because it says level 4. Dun dun dun! Goblin Warriors! Could be a rock song, yeah. You get 10 level 3, 10 level 1, and 10 level 1 for other ones too as well. 10 level 2 guard cards. Let's look at one here. Orc Enforcer. Ooh. Last but not least is the guard level 1 card. You get 10 of those too as well. Oh yeah. Ho, 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 ho. Just so everyone is aware, that little pack that said that there were some misprints to replace them. I'm losing my mind here. Actually, I lost my mind because I'm a maniac. Anyhow, to replace them, just so everybody know, level 4 Goblin Warrior is one of the ones to replace. 2 of them to replace, level 4. And also for Goblin Warrior level 3, there's 2 that you have to replace. Level 5 Goblin Warrior, there's 2 that you have to replace. And there's 1 Dwarf Warriors level 5 too as well. And they are the cards that you do replace because they are misprinted. It's an empty box. Really cool artwork on the sides here though too as well. Tell us something about the different characters. Really cool. Really cool. Really cool. He's cool. Oh, and look at the monsters. Scary monsters. Holy smokes. I just pulled them out of the box. And like the minis. All the minis. This is incredible. Let's take a peek at them all a little up closer and I'll tell you which one is and how many you get. First one I grabbed was this little guy right here. He's a dwarf defender. He has like some kind of large cleaver or something onto him. You can see the detail in this guy. He's really cool. Oh yeah, like I said, all cool mini or not, and Guillotine Game minis are awesome. The looking detail and great to paint. I can't wait to paint these guys. I will eventually paint them when I get all my other games that I'm painting too as well. Right now I am working on my Shadespire to finish that off. I know there's not as many minis, but I don't have a lot of time for painting, so when I do I kind of narrow it down. So yeah, but anyhow, Dwarf Defender, and you get 6 of these guys. Yeah! Here's another type of mini. It is called an Orc Flyer, and you get 6 of these too as well. Double-handed swords. He looks like he's been in a lot of battle for sure. Detail on the back too as well. Man, it's really cool. Let's see if we can get a little better closer shot here. Oh yeah, there you go. Not bad at all. Next is the Goblin Warrior. You get 12 of these guys, or girls or its or what have you. Goblin Warriors, really cool. Nice detail too as well. I thought they were a witch at first because of the hat they're wearing, but they're not. They're Goblin Warriors.
I'm a Goblin Warrior.
You also get Dwarf Warriors. You get 12 of these guys that are holding the big hammer, I should say. And they have a pointed hat too as well. You also get 12 Goblin Archers in this set. Man, he just shot a bow. He's just, after shooting it, whew, got that sucker. These are the big guys, the Orc Enforcers. They come in to do some damage. They got a shield and a, it's like a double axe hammer kind of thing, I guess. I'm lost for words. But yeah, look at the detail in these guys. Sweet. I keep saying look at the details. Look at the details because they are great looking minis. That was the first level for the minis. So let's take this one off and see what we have underneath. Ooh. These probably look a little familiar to you. They look something like the Black Plague from Zombicide. The hero dashboards too as well. Got some pins here. Kind of like in Battleship. If anybody remembers the game Battleship. The original Battleship where you use the pin markers, which are these, the pegs, not pin markers, pegs, and you put them in here to keep track of all your stats. So you get 6 of these character dashboards. When I say character dashboards, I mean hero dashboards. You can see the back of them. Nice sturdy too as well. Won't break these guys. Oh, and also too as well, just looking at this, okay. So there's your heart. So this is your wound track, I'm assuming. And when you get down to here, you dead because the skeleton. And you have your hands where you put your weapons for your hands. Your right hand, left hand, or right hand, left hand, whatever you want, are two-handed weapons. This here, I'm not sure what you put there. Probably your character card will fit there nicely. Let's take a look and see if it is. Come here, Bjorn. Ah, look at that. Your character card fits in there nicely. I like that a lot. And then you have armor in here too as well. And this is your experience points, which is your micro XP. Goes down here to 5, and then the arrow points over. And then you get your XP, which is not micro. And you can go all the way up to 30 for the experience points for your hero dashboard. This is one of your lone minis. This is a Goblin Agent. When I say lone minis, there's only one of these guys into the core box. So you got his 2 swords there. You can see he's ready for battle. He's got his mouth open. He's like, ah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna chop your head off. Get over here right now. Oh, he's loaded up. He's got all his battle stuff ready. That's for sure. He means business. That's why there's only one of these guys. Pretty scary looking. You also have a one single Dwarf Agent. Again, he's pretty loaded too as well with his gear and his 2 swords. He's ready to do battle too as well. I think these are kind of like the mini bosses possibly, or one of the major bosses. I don't know, but this is the Dwarf Agent. Another single mini into it is Goblin Archer Boss. Now there's only one of these 2 as well. He's got his walking stick. Yeah, he probably uses that to crack you over the head. You shot him with the arrow, and I'm going over, I'm whacking him on the head to make sure he's dead. Double tap. Zombicide, jeez. Double tap. What movie is that off of? It's a zombie movie. It's escaping my mind right now. I can't believe this. It's Zombieland. It never escaped my mind. I was just joking with you. Whew. Oh, am I still recording? Oh, Zombieland, double tap. Yeah, this is Archer, Goblin Archer Boss. Another single mini into it is the Orc Enforcer Boss. He's got a nice club there you can whack you over the head with. I think if he hits you once, by the look of the size of this guy, if you're an average human, he's going to take your head off. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Not at all. No, and he's all equipped. Here, let's see if I can get closer. Focus in camera. There you go. So this guy is really mean looking. Look at that. He's like, ho, 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 puny human. Yeah, that's right. Puny human. We also have one solo Orc Flayer Boss. So he got his walking stick. He's got his dagger. He's all loaded up. He's all nicely furred up so he don't get cold. Because you know orcs can get cold. And he's got his skull hat there. Look at that. I got my skull hat. And I'm going to get you. And I'm going to stick you with my dagger. We also have the Dwarf Warrior Boss with his hammer and his kind of like cleaver, I guess. Really cool detail. See if I can get a little closer, get focused. Yeah, like look at the detail in that beard and his armor. Nice, 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 nice. We also have another solo guy. He is the Dwarf Defender Boss. Oh yeah, he's grabbing that hammer. Full of spikes, man. Split you down the middle. Pure! You did. You did. And you got nice long flowing hair. Just a funny hat though. Nice beard, nice hair, funny hat. This guy looks pretty massive. He is the Orc Mage. Now we've seen the card for him, but look at this, like crazy amount of detail. The whole thing I'm saying about this detail. Detail, you can see here he's got the tattoo you can paint to as well. Man, lots of fun. I love these minis from Massive Darkness by Cool Mini or Not and Guillotine Games. Next we have the single Orc Agent with his long sword. Yeah, he's all decked out and ready for battle too as well. Oh, I'm gonna chop you up into little bits. And when I do that, I'm gonna feed you to my dogs. After I eat some of you first. On to the heroes. So this is Sybil. Now she's a shadow mode skill. Oh, she has shadow mode is her skill. Yeah, I'm reading this, very nice. Special attack is eagle-eyed. She's an archer. She should have that for sure. She looks like she's an elf. I think she's an elf. She is an elf. Attack. May reroll blank results one additional time. Ooh, that's really cool. And I'm going off camera again. And there's her mini. There's the back of her right there. Get a little closer, get in focus. Really cool. Really, really cool. And there's Sybil's the front of her. So she's got her bow and she's holding on to her dagger. So if my bow didn't kill you, I'm going to run up and stab you with my dagger to finish you off. Next hero is Siegfried. He's really cool. Some kind of dwarf. His special skill is Revenge. When Siegfried takes one or more wounds from an enemy attack, you may inflict one wound to the attacker. You hit me, I hit you. That's Siegfried. And this here is miniature right here. There's the back of him with his big hammer and his shield. And there's the front. Nice. He looks very cool. Like what's really cool about this is I did this for Zombicide too, as well as when I painted them up. I just looked at the art and I just painted them up according to what their art is. So this here is giving me good detail onto what colors to paint them. We have Whisper. Whisper. That's her name, Whisper. So her special skill is Swift. +1 movement point to her movement action. So that's her, and that's her front of her mini. Yeah, she's a stealth. She's like a ninja assassin for sure. You're not going to see her. She's going to come up behind you and kill you before you even know it. You're dead and you just don't know it. She's going to chop you up into little pieces with her swords. Her little daggers with points on. Ooh, so when she sticks that in, it stays in, and when she pulls it out of you, it's going to really rip the flesh. We have Bjorn, my buddy Bjorn. He's a barbarian. Now, his special skill, like I said before, is a headbutt. Once per activation, roll 1 yellow die and deal wounds equal to the number of swords plus BAM to one enemy in the same zone. Nice. So yeah, look, the artwork is pretty cool. And this is his mini. He looks like Conan. Like, look at that guy. He's massive. He's going to hit you with that battle axe and you're not going to get up. You're not going to know what happens. He's going to finish you off. Even the big ogres, they don't stand a chance. Because Bjorn is going to be wham! Ah! That's Bjorn, the barbarian. And this is our wizard. This is Ellis, I think you say it like that. Now he has a special skill of Zap! Zap. Once per activation, roll 1 yellow die and deal wounds equal to the number of swords to one enemy in line of sight at range 0 to 2. So he can range you. He can range attack you. So just like every other wizard, like in D&D and everything, they want to stay at a distance and just keep zapping you with their magic, and you know, because that's just what they do. And this is his miniature. Look at that. That's the back part. He's in a pretty heroic pose there. Like Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings. Really nice. Nice staff. Like, let's see if I can get a little closer in this guy, because he's got super detail, just like all the rest of them. But look at that. That is awesome possum, sugar, and spice. Last but not least for the heroes is Owen, the paladin. The paladin of fury. Yes, that's right. His special skill is defender. May reroll blank results on one additional time, I should say, for his defense, that is. Really cool artwork. And look at this guy's mini. He is nice for sure. Look at that. He's just ready to go. He's just going to chop you up in little pieces and use you as kindling. Oh, he's carrying his shield on his back. So anybody shoot him in the back, he's going to ding, 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 pew, pew. He's going to shoot off the arrows because it's not going to penetrate his shield. Just when you think it is over for the minis and everything into the massive darkness. No, 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 no. This is level 2 or layer 2. We have one more mini layer to go. And that is, just moving that out of the way, that is your bad boys, your monsters, your main bosses. Oh, these look sweet. The first boss we're looking at is the giant spider. There's a single one of this. Thank God for that, because look at that guy. Like, oh, look how big he is. It's scary. Like, this here is scary stuff. And I think that's a rock underneath him right there. He's kind of just crawling over it. Really bad impersonation. But this is your Hellhound. There's one in this. Is one of the major bosses. Quality is phenomenal. Like, I wouldn't want this guy chasing me. I think I'd prefer the spider as opposed to the Hellhound for sure. I make a really horrible sound for a Hellhound. The next boss is Liliarch. It's a one boss. Like, this is phenomenal. Kind of looks like Medusa, if you know Greek mythology. Like, this is crazy. Oh, this right here, this miniature right here is phenomenal. Oh, all of them are phenomenal, but like this here is just, yeah, I'm a big mythology fanatic for sure, but wow. And I probably can't even say the name right, but it does remind me of Medusa for sure. Really nice. This is going to be awesome to paint for sure. This boss is a demon, Abyssal. He looks really cool too as well. Well, they all look cool, of course. It's cool mini or not in Guillotine Games. Why wouldn't they look cool? Oh, man, like the detail on these are so killer. Like, when I see minis that are well done like this, all I want to do is just start painting them. And people are probably saying, well, why don't you paint them? I am going to paint them. I just have a lot on my plate for painting right now. But this guy is awesome. This is your last boss. This is your High Troll. So, get him in focus there. He's got his bat to club you with some nails into it. You can see that. There you go. Wham! Got his horns, big claws, and his strength. He's got some skulls for his trophies that he's got. Really, really, really sweet. That is your last boss, the High Troll. When I say last boss, he's one of the last boss that I showed you, like the main bosses. The High Troll. High Troll. High Troll. High Troll. Two other things that I didn't mention here, just to quickly. These are the clip trays that you put on your heroes. They're color coded so you can keep track of what hero you have. Really cool. And the last thing is these here. Other cards. They're starting equipment cards. So with these, I guess it'll tell you into the scenario what cards you start off with each scenario and so forth. And it's a level 1. And melee. Now there's all different ones too as well. This is just an example of one that I'm showing you there. And this is a mace. These are starting equipment cards. There you have it, Board Game Maniacs. Everything you get into the core box for Massive Darkness. Now, I know there's probably like monster packs and hero packs and everything. I never really searched to find out what other expansions you can get, if there's any. If you know of any expansions that you had and you played the game, please comment down below into the comment box. Let me know what you thought of the game, what you thought of the mechanics of how it played. If you really liked it, what scenarios you played. Just, you don't have to do a spoiler onto it by no means, but still, just tell me what you thought of it and everything else. And if you have any pictures of the minis, I'd definitely like to see the minis that you painted. And if you want, you can also just email me the pictures at BoardGameManiacs@gmail.com. It's all one word and it's all small letters. That's right, BoardGameManiacs@gmail.com. You can also like us and follow us on Instagram. It's BoardGameManiacs, and always too as well on YouTube here at BoardGameManiacs. Now you can see this Massive Darkness core box set is massive. You get a lot of stuff. Like the minis are incredible, and you get so many of them. The dashboards, I want to play this. I want to go through the solo mission, which I am planning on doing, along with all the other games. I can do solo missions. I have a plan. I actually have a plan. I'm not just saying that I'm going to go through a solo mission and not doing it. If I say I'm going to do something, I am going to do it. Because that is how I roll here. And that is how BoardGameManiacs roll. So, as always, thumbs up, give me some love, give me some likes. Make some comments down below. You know, tell me what you thought of the video. And also, too, as well, if you like the game, the positives, the negatives of the game, the minis. Email me at BoardGameManiacs@gmail.com and show me the painted minis that you did so that I can get some inspiration so that when I'm going to paint them, I'm going to see what they look like at hand. Bam! Just like that. So, great game. Again, hats off to Kumini or Not and Guillotine Games for this great looking Massive Darkness game. It's a 1 to 6 player game, age 14 plus, and it's about 2 hours of play. I'm going to put that to the test eventually for sure. So until next time, you know what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it all the time. Just be a maniac. Oh my God, I didn't say the rest. Talk to people face to face. You know, communicate. Play some VR. Why not? Play some video games. Talk to people on chat and everything. The key thing is communication to human beings. It's the thing that makes us go round and round and round and makes us who we are, because we learn off of everybody. So until next time, like I said, enjoy playing the board games, and most importantly, just be a maniac.